Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, in his capacity as parliamentary representative for constituency number 8, made a donation to the Kon Primary School on Tuesday. Following discussions with the school's principal, Prime Minister Drew mobilized the resources to procure 6 fans, 1 AC unit, a freezer, 2 water coolers, and a laptop computer for use at the school. The items were handed over to Javan Cannonier, principal of the Kon High School, during a special assembly on Tuesday.
I want to hand over officially to the students and staff of the Kon Primary School a number of items that the head teacher, in consultation with the staff, would have reached out to me to donate. So if you look here, we have a number of things, so I'll go through with it. So we're going to start with a laptop. So this is a Dell computer. And then right here, what is this one? This one is a fridge to keep things cool. Alright? So we have a laptop, a fridge. And what is this one? An AC unit as well. And this one? Alright. And over here is what? Alright. And then if we check here, what is this one? A cooler. So when you have a sports, you all have your cooler to keep your drinks and water cool.
Prime Minister Drew offered words of advice to the students.
I'm here to support the school. I want all of you to do well. Stay on the right path. Don't get mixed up in negative things. Stay positive. Don't let anybody try to encourage you to do what is bad or what is wrong. You have a bright future. Protect your future as well. Listen to your parents. Listen to your teachers. We have an agreement? Yeah. You'll do the right thing at all times? Yeah. That is positive. So with that, I want to say it was my pleasure to add to the improvement of this school so the staff and students can be much more comfortable.
Prime Minister Drew told the students he was pleased to add to the improvement of the school. The St. Kitts Water Services Department is being represented at a certificate course offered by Rashtriya Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited in Mumbai, India. Assistant Water Engineer at the St. Kitts Water Department, Landreth Isaac, is attending the 2-week program in India to enhance his knowledge and expertise in water sewage treatment. The program provides a comprehensive understanding of crafting innovative and environmentally friendly water and sewage treatment solutions. It will equip Isaac with the necessary skills and knowledge to find creative ways to address the local water shortage. Speaking to the Communications Office in the Ministry of Public Infrastructure on February 6th, Mr. Isaac said water sewage treatment methods might initially benefit the agricultural sector, given the nation's renewed focus on agriculture and its thrust to reduce its food import bill by 25% by 2025. The course is open to applicants from 160 countries in junior or middle-level positions, focusing on water conservation or sewage treatment techniques and allied sectors. Applicants are also required to have a bachelor's degree. Isaac, who earned a bachelor's degree in civil engineering, is among 25 successful applicants. A native of Kon, St. Kitts, Isaac has been with the St. Kitts Water Services Department for 6 months. After the course ends on February 10th, he will return to St. Kitts and Nevis, where he plans to share his knowledge with colleagues at the St. Kitts Water Services Department. The St. Kitts and Nevis Inland Revenue Department's new and modernized tax administration system, Smart Modernized Administration for Revenue and Taxation System, is now live and aims to provide more simplified and efficient services to taxpayers. Smart is being administered through the My Government portal, offering services in online tax filing and payment, real-time updates on tax transactions, enhanced security and data privacy, simplified taxpayer information management, as well as convenient access to tax forms and documents. SMARTS was officially launched on Monday during a brief ceremony at the department's office on the Bay Road. Comptroller of the SKNIRD, Edward Gift, spoke of the improvements for better services.
We are not just launching a new tax administration platform. We are ushering in a new digital era of governance. This system represents a leap towards achieving the Ministry's of Finance goal of making tax filing simpler, faster, and more accessible to all. From today, taxpayers will benefit from such features as online filing, real-time access to tax information and transactions, and digital proof of compliance. This transition to a digital platform is a critical step in our ongoing efforts to improve taxpayer satisfaction, hereby contributing to our goal of a sustainable island state and the ease of doing business in our federation.
Financial Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Hilary Hazel, commended the technological step forward.
Keeping inland revenue at its top game is very important for the Ministry of Finance. We have in the past 3 leaders of innovation and introduction of digital services to the government, and they are all in the Ministry of Finance. It is the Inland Revenue Department, Customs and Excise Department, and the Treasury. And I would say, once we land tomorrow, you said this afternoon? Once the rubber hits the road this afternoon, Inland Revenue would be out front, beating. And all the others would, of course, have to catch up. Yes. But you are out front, and I am challenging each and every one of you, Mr. Giff and the management team as well, to stay out front.
SMARTS is being rolled out in a phased approach to allow customers time to adjust and become familiar with the new system. The tax services available now are value-added tax, VAT, corporate income tax, and unincorporated business tax. It is expected that property taxes and stamp duties will become active on SMARTS in March of this year, with other taxes becoming active by August 2024. To access SMARTS, taxpayers and other stakeholders are asked to click on the My Government portal on the Inland Revenue Department's website at www.sknird.com. After the break, police warns public to beware of credit card scams, and ECCB explains managing climate-related financial risks. Stay with us.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
This is your boy, Super Handy Andy, with your Super Handy Andy deals at Hotspur's Billing Center for the month of February. 5 gallons easy clean low sheen white paint was $682.85, now $580.43. Multi-purpose stapler gun was $130, now $110.49. LED lights was $563.71, now $479.15. Tool combo kit was $1283.85, get it for $1091.28. Storage tool step was $199.54, now only $108.83. Super Handy Andy deals at Hotspur's Billing Center for the month of February, making home improvement easy.
On your own, oh yeah, build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. On your own, your family, your home, build it with pride. National Bank is right here by your side. With every step, with every loan, National Bank helps you find your own. Your own, oh yeah, build your future today. Let Own Mortgage
Health-Wise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Get your blitz on. Get your blitz on. Get your blitz on. Cash Blitz!
Play Cash Blitz and get your blitz on! Cash Blitz is here, the newest scratch game from the Caribbean Lottery. With 4 tickets to choose from and the chance to win the big ticket top prize of $200,000. So get your blitz on today at Caribbean Lottery agents island-wide. Must be 21 and over.
Get your blitz on! Cash Blitz!
Welcome back. Credit and debit card holders are urged to use caution when making purchases. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force reported on the February 8th broadcast of Policing with You that they had received instances of people getting scammed with their cards.
And we have seen where a number of reports coming through. We know that there are those that come to the attention of the police, and we know that there are many that have not come to the attention of the police. And between November to now, we have 6 thus far. But we know, as mentioned earlier, there are a number that have not come to the police officer being contacted, and the person said, I just don't want to make a report, I just want to let you know. But one of the reasons why GQ and our listening audience, we are so concerned is that when we see thousands of dollars being scammed from people, you have to really speak out. Yes. Because we do not want more people to get involved. Because if, say, I lose 5,000, then another man over there lose 5. You see that person alone, that's 10,000 already. And suppose that person had to go to a bank, had to go to a lending agency. Apart from that, you did not get the item. You have to pay back that lending agency for something you did not get.
That you didn't get.
So we are saying to persons, we want the best for you, and we want you to shop carefully and use the internet wisely. Yes. Use social media platforms wisely to avoid being a victim.
A victim.
Yes.
Superintendent Lyndon David used the opportunity to encourage people to report instances of credit card scams.
Well, the initial step is to make a report to the police.
Yes, that is important.
Gather as much information as possible about if it is come through WhatsApp, the telephone number, if it is through the internet, if there is a name or so forth, something it could be fictitious, but grab as much as possible.
What about the account number?
The account numbers and so forth. You need everybody, just grab as much information as possible, pass it on to the police. We also have partners in other parts of the world. Depending on where the perpetrator might be, our partners over there can assist us. But sometimes, like I said, someone can use a robot. You know, and in using a robot thing, you use here, but send it over there, so therefore it's hard to track.
Hard to track.
So we're saying to persons, just be wise. So gather as much information as possible. Once you have that, pass it on to the police. Don't be a detective and confront people. Confronting people can be problematic.
Yes.
So we want you to let the police address it. And these are crimes actually.
They are.
So we will take the matters before the court.
Yeah.
He also made mention of other scams people should be aware of.
Messaging scams. Someone sending you a message via Facebook, WhatsApp or something. And they basically tell you to do something.
Yes.
And once you do something, more than likely you are passing on information. And once they get that information, they can use it for other things.
Yes,
we have identity theft. I spoke about the robocalls or the robots or whatever, so therefore we have to be wary of these things. Then we also have to look at social media scams. They as we're talking about them, they're becoming more and more prevalent. And they will ask you also the questions, like give you a quiz and so forth. And as they quiz you,
they collect information.
Yes. So we just have to be careful because they seek thing. Then you have repair scams. Someone will send you some information and say, okay, your computer needs repairing. They'll ask you for about servers on your computer. And as soon as you give access to that, click that link, they put something on your computer and they started. And now some people put on passwords and bank information, all these things to go with. And then we also have to look at our approach when it comes to charity fraud funds. Okay? You know, people care for the poor and the children, and they'll come and put that out there. And as you send your money, well, they disappear.
Superintendent of Police Lyndon David. As climate change continues to negatively impact the Caribbean, including the islands of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCB, in collaboration with partners, is working to ensure that regulators in the ECCU can address the financial risks resulting from climate change. Corporate Relations Officer at the ECCB, Karina Phillips-Summersall, tells us more.
Climate-related financial risk supervision was the focus of a roundtable discussion with regulators of the non-banking financial sector across the ECCU. The engagement, facilitated by financial consulting firm A2F out of the USA, was made possible by support from the Agence Française de Développement. The potential financial risks resulting from climate change events such as intense tropical storms, rising sea levels, and increased flooding can adversely impact the ECCU financial system in a number of areas, including insurance underwriting, reinsurance, and the performance of loans. The discussion with regulators of the ECCU financial sector is key and is one step in strengthening how climate-related risks are integrated into the supervision of the financial sector. A strong financial sector supports economic growth, boosts development, and can ultimately benefit the people of our region.
I think we're all familiar with our geographic location, where we are, hurricane belts. We're familiar with our size and the impact that climate change is having on the region. For us, it is an existential threat, and we have to be concerned. As financial regulators, we should have a strong interest in assessing the impact on the financial sector and ensuring we integrate climate risk into supervision.
We've reviewed how the financial regulators in the region are managing climate risks in the non-banking financial sector, and we've advised on how to improve that management.
Based on the work we did, ECCB and the regional regulators are going to be able to work with financial institutions to improve how this climate risk is managed, to make them stronger. By doing so, they will be able to still have access to reinsurance, basically to be able to help you in spite of the increased climate impact that we see, to be able to still have access to insurance, still have access to mortgage, to be able to insure your house, your car, but also in case of a hurricane, when damages happen, to be able to get a loan to help you out of the situation. So this is something that is even more critical for this region.
We looked at how the ECCB is helping to build capacity in the area of climate-related financial risk across the ECCU. This is a pivotal step in positioning our financial sector to better address the risks emanating from climate change, the likes of which we are already experiencing and will continue to face.
In a recent suspected suicide incident, police say death was due to hanging. In a media update on Wednesday, the police informed that following an autopsy conducted on Tuesday, it was determined that the cause of death was mechanical asphyxia. The incident occurred in Prospect Estate, Nevis on Friday between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m., according to reports. ZIZ News understands that the victim is male. Coming up in regional news, Prime Minister Mitchell outlines Grenada's vision. The details